Good afternoon, or I should say good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Captain's Corner podcast. My name is Captain Dave here, and I'm representative for the Captain Dave Wrestling Network and also the Captain's Corner podcast. Tonight, I'd like to read to you a very, very special holiday book called Twas the Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while vision of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her handkerchief, and I in my cap, and had just settled a brain for a long winter's nap. When out in the lawns there arose such a clatter, I sprung from the bed to see what was the matter. Away into the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to a jet below, when my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted, and they called him by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, Vixen, old Comet, old Cupid, Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop of the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in the twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing, the pawing of each little hall. As I drew in my head was the turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all in fur from his head to his foot. His clothes were all tarnished with an acid and soot. A bundle of toys were flying on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opened his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as a snow. The stump of the pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke in his circle his head like a wreath. He had a broad face, a little round belly that shook when you laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby, a plump, right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eyes and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled on all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying the finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down in a thistle. And I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all have a good night. I'm Captain Dave, represents the Captain's Corner podcast. Be safe, be merry. Happy holidays, folks.